Yo, what's up, people? I heard you guys are hanging out here and somebody sent me an invite, so I thought I'd come by, and they said come at 10:06, so I'm here. What's going on? How's everybody doing? I got some drinks. I got my Yarritos. Is that how you say it? Yarritos? I always say Jarritos. Like, are those Doritos? No, those are Jarritos. I'm just kidding. I think it's a silent J because it's Spanish. Yarritos. Anyway, this is the Mineragua, aka mineral water, sparkling water. Need to find that thing I was using as a bottle opener last time. Does this thing have a bottle opener on it? Hey, look at that. Is this a bottle opener? Nope. That is not a bottle opener. I hate that. Why do they have these fake ass bottle openers? Fake ass. Man, what's going on, everybody? It's been a long week. It's been a crazy week. Just trying to, keep my head above water lately. Hope you guys are doing well. Where's that goddamn bottle opener? Dude, seriously, I just want to open a fucking bottle. This is a knife. Oh, look at that. They tricked me with this thing. Oh, my daughter's yelling. She wants me to carry her. Hold on. I'll be right back. Green. Come on. You gotta go to bed. Whoa. You're getting too heavy, Carol. You're getting too heavy. See, look, there's a tumbleweed right there. Oh, you're too heavy. All right. You got it in your face. You got applesauce or something. Yeah. All right. Okay, see if I can get this open. ABW drops slip joint tomorrow, and I just bought an M4 bug out, and I've been wanting for a couple of years. Dude, what the hell? Who's this? Odical P15 Olight. Come on. Like, this is a can opener, I guess. So it doesn't count as a bottle opener? Jesus. I mean, how hard is it going to be to open this fucking bottle? Give me a lighter or something. Probably do it with the flashlight. Just bust up a titanium flashlight to open a bottle. I will do it. Got it. Look at it. I didn't even mark it up. Hell yeah, dude. That's some strong ass titanium. Didn't even mark it up. That's my new bottle opener. Bullshit multi-tools. Can't even open a bottle. Cheers. Cheers to you guys. This is my drink. You guys can grab a beer. I'll have my Mineragua. Yeah, for actual soup cans. Who fucking opens a soup can these days? You know what I mean? It's all in plastic. Sadly. You're going to be carrying one around next week. What are you talking about? What am I carrying around? What am I carrying around? A baby, probably. You should definitely check out the Indie Thick. Is that the spinner you were showing me? That thing was big. I don't like the big ones, man. That's what she said. But I agree with her. Sometimes they're too big, Too big for my hand. Just a little too heavy, Gets out of hand sometimes. Kevin Smith, what up, dude? He got the Dark Matter Glow nip slip. Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, so the nip slips dropped today. If anybody's interested, I put a link in the description. Let me get it for you. I'll get it for you because I'm so nice. I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. Give me that. There we go. I even have a discount code. If you guys want to get $5 off the nip slip, you can. There we go. I put it up. I'll pin it too. Just take me a second here. I got to figure out how to get there. It's always weird when you have a live video that it doesn't want to make it easy for you to find it on YouTube. There it is. All right, come on. There we go. There we go. Pin it. Pin it. Pin it, baby. It's pinned. All right. So, yeah, if you guys aren't aware, the Divo knives nip slip dropped today. We still have them available. I figured with a slip joint, they would take a little longer to sell. I got to convince you mofos to buy a slip joint. But here we go. I'm going to convince you, all right? This is the best Divo knife to date. That's my argument. And you can fight me if you want. Let's go. Let's debate. So we took the nip and we made it thinner. We made it contoured. We put inlays in it instead of a full CF or full tie body. Perfect inlays, I might add, by QSP. All right. We took the flipper tab and got rid of it because it's a slip joint. So you have a stainless spring, which also is perfect, just so you know. We put a full height hollow ground blade on it, S90V steel. So you get a nice and thin tip with that hollow grind. This thing slices like an absolute beast. You get a fuller, aka long pull, so you can easily open and close the knife however you like. If you like a stronger pull, you can grab it back here. If you like a softer pull, it's never going to be soft, but if you want it to be easier, you can grab it up front and that'll make it easier. It still has the integrated forward finger choils. It's got a 50-50 choil, so you don't chew up too much of your blade length, but you do cut into the blade a little bit. But the good thing with that is it's safe. So for any of you guys who are new to slip joints, this is a bit of a safer one than your traditional slip joint, because if you push on that spring while you're cutting, if you come out of a cut and you're pushing that spine, which you shouldn't do with a slip joint unless you're using this one and you're on in the choil, you come out of that cut and your finger jumps forward. Well, your index finger is blocking it from closing. So it's a bit safer in that sense. You can easily one hand close it, even though it has such a good spring. I would argue this is the best walk and talk on any slip joint I've ever handled. And I am definitely biased, but I am also honest. And this just is amazing. So you get a lot here, and it's $199 at traditionalpocketknives.com. I think Austin's here. Shout out to Austin. You can use the code LeftyTPK, and that'll make it $194, and you'll get free shipping. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty goddamn good deal. You get a cool box like this. Get a very cool box. We have it GTA themed. So you have a little Miami Vice GTA. What the hell was it called? God damn it. How do I not remember this? What's the second one? What's the Vice City? Jesus. Man. I haven't played games in a while, but I definitely played me some Vice City. That was probably my favorite one. Maybe 5 was my favorite, but I hear there's a 6 coming out. Kind of cool, but I haven't played games in forever. You also get a little You get a little QSP slide box like this with your knife in it. There are custom slips available on Austin's website if you wanted to pick up a slip to go with it. Oh, you'll also get a Divo cloth and you'll get stickers. There's a special sticker for the knife that we haven't shown anybody, and we're not going to show it until you guys get the knives and the first people get them, and maybe they'll show it. But it's just kind of a fun sticker we did. We're trying to stick with that GTA theme. And we didn't want to ruin it, even though it would be so fun to just show you guys. I'm not gonna. Yeah, no pog, but you get the cool sticker. Trust me, it's worth it. So those are all the things you get. And I think you get the best slip joint on the market. It's definitely the best fifth pocket slip joint. There's no question about it. There is a really good slip joint that somebody mentioned earlier. American Blade Works is dropping tomorrow. I got to unbox it here. I got one at Blade Show, but he was replacing it. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But that's a fifth pocket one too, and that's an excellent slip joint. So definitely not going to argue that you should get this instead of that. I still think you should because, you're helping us out. But both of them are great, and he's got an unbelievable value on those. I think he sells them for $150, and they're USA made with Magna Cut. Like, it's insane. So yeah, but anyway, we have the purple one with belt satin. Then we have a orange one. They're all dark matter fat carbon, which I actually think is really nice because it doesn't have the crazy amount of color in it that you see with the designer series. I don't really love, like, this is the designer series. Looks great on the Halt. We'll talk about that later. I like this, but I actually really like the fact that these are a little more subdued because we went with the pivot collars. Maybe if it was just no collar, it would be cool with the designer series. But if they sell well, we'll do like 80s and shit later. But this is an orange one. And then we have a glow one. So I took the slip from Duty, and I don't know if you guys saw my reel, but this slip is doing double duty. So I can rock it with the purple one on the purple side, and then I can rock it with the black one on the black side. So this one's blacked out with black wash S90B and dark matter glow fat carbon. So you can charge it if you want. And it looks super cool when you charge it and you don't have studio lights on. Obviously, it's a lot better, but you get the point. And it looks sick at night if you're rocking your knife at night. And I'll tell you what, this is the only slip joint where having a coated one didn't affect the acoustics. It sounds amazing, just like the other one. I can't get enough of this. So absolutely love it. This might be my favorite one. I didn't think that would be the case, but I don't know. I just love this one. I like them all, though. I've been rotating them all this whole week, just, but yeah, that's the nip slip. And like I said, there's the custom slips. I think Duty said his sold out already. I'm not sure. I don't know if Troy's sold out too. I haven't really looked. It's been a crazy day. And then Sage Grouse Leather had some slips too. And Austin has his own traditional pocket knives slips that are made for him by somebody. He could, maybe if he's here still, he could tell. Both are sold out. Maybe he could tell us who makes them, but he has a small leather slip on his site that you could buy as well. And it comes in a bunch of colors. I think there is an orange and black one. There's a purple one. There's a green one. So he has ones that would go with these. If, you know, if these are sold out, there's still another option. So duties sold within 4 minutes. Damn, Northwoods are sold out, and I still have a few sage grouse left. That makes sense. Those are expensive. So you're going to, you know, people who collect those or specifically want those are going to get them. The other ones were like $40, so people probably just threw them in the cart. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. If, you know, as long as you like a small knife, if you've had the nip, you know the size. I would say ergonomically, this is better than the nip because it's thinner and more contoured. We just couldn't do that as much with the liner lock. And this is a different OEM. And I got to give QSP some huge props. Like, they took this design and they fucking killed it. Like, we sent this to 3 different OEMs to try to get the best slip joint we could, which I think turned out to be a good move. I mean, we probably would have just used QSP if we were only going to use one, so maybe not. But having 3 OEMs make it, it was like, it was a really cool experience because you could see basically what your money was getting you. Like the Kubi one was good. It was a good slip joint, but QSP refined it like quite a bit more, but we obviously paid quite a bit more. So that was like one of those situations where unless you're into that kind of thing, maybe you wouldn't notice those details that make it so much better. It's, I don't know. I just love the whole OEM process and behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, I'm in love with this thing. It's my favorite knife we've done. It was the knife I was most excited about the whole spring and summer while we were waiting on like a million things. We still have one more coming. In October, we're dropping the fireballs, Stas's design with us. So these are dropping October 17th on our website, divoknives.com. If you're interested, we have black pearl with belt satin. We have 80s with belt satin. And I got to tell you, when we did the QC last weekend, the different 80s scales, it was amazing. I don't know if any of the guys are here, Nick or Mike, who are here, Brent, but we must have seen, I mean, obviously we saw how many, I don't know how many there are, 150 or 125 in 80s. We saw 125 different combinations, but like just the amount of color of one thing to another, and it was crazy. Like we had one that looked like it was a University of Miami special. Like it was just straight green and orange. And then we had some with like huge pink freaking splotches on there. It was wild. And then we have a blacked out one with, what was that? Oh, nothing, I guess. Thought I felt something. We have a black wash one with electric blue and black. This is kind of like the Stasa color one. And this one we have less of because we figured most people would want the satins, so we got less of these. These turned out really good though, so it's kind of regret it, but you know, we'll see. So that's the Fireball dropping the 17th. No, I can't sell you one now. Man, I can't wait for that drop to be over though, and then I just need a break. It's been like insane. I mean, since we did the I can't remember what the first one was we did. Was it the Lush, or I think there was even something else before that we did. I don't know, maybe the Lush was the first one. and then it was just like bang, bang, bang. Like it just was nonstop. Sure, Austin feels that way every week though, since he's always dealing with drops. But I'm gonna take a nice holiday break. No, I won't, because I'm gonna have a newborn. So yeah, yay, yay for me. Rocky, you look good. Health journey must be going well. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Crossbar lock. Not if I can help it. I'm not a fan of the crossbar lock. Um, we have a couple in prototype phase. Well, Kizer has a mash button lock that we licensed to them a while ago, and then I got a hold of the mini grouper that they did with their compression lock with button, and I asked them if they could switch it to that because I hate button locks. I would 100% prefer a compression lock with button, like a smock style lock. And they said yes. So I think when that releases, it's going to be a compression lock with a button. And then we're prototyping a nip that's a little bit bigger. So I'm calling it the Nip L or the nipple. And that one is going to have the Vosteed top liner lock. Same thing, compression lock with button. Their OEM Grand knife. Same ones who do the Vosteed knives and they did the Tycon one. They're doing that. So we're waiting on prototypes for that. We're waiting on a few prototypes, but that's the only one I can think of with a different lock. Normally we really like liner locks and bolster locks, stuff like that. Stuff with real detents is important to me, but I'll let you answer that one, Kev. Answer what one? I don't know. How much for the Lefty backspacer? Well, so are you talking about on the Fireball? So the way we're doing these is we're going to drop them. We're going to have 10 of each. It'll probably be 9 because I have one of each here. But 9 or 10 of each will drop with the Lefty backspacer on it. So the clip will essentially be left-handed. It's not a left-handed knife. It's a left-handed clip. So we'll drop 30 essentially with that setup. And after that, we'll have to figure it out. I don't really want to put them on the website. We ordered like 25, I think, of each backspacer. We couldn't put one with each knife because every backspacer costs like $20 and it just wasn't worth it. We'd have to charge you guys more to sell the knife. And then how many people really want both? So you can hit us up, John. Just talk to me. If you're right-handed and you end up with a lefty one, or you're left-handed and you end up with a righty one, just hit us up and I can sell you one for cost, basically. 20, $25. We'll sell you the backspacer so you can swap your clip and everything around. But my theory is if we put them on the website, then yeah, people are going to buy them, which is good because we sell something. But I have this fear that people are just going to buy them to buy them. And then the people who actually need them won't get them. So I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe we will just put them on the site. We did get like 25 of each. Maybe we'll just hold back like 5 of each and then put 20 of them up. If I put them up there for $25, that should be enough of a deterrence for people who are just buying it to buy it. Like if I put it up there for $1 or I put it up there for free, then I could see people being like, well, I just want both. And they would just get it, But maybe if it's $25, only people who actually need it would grab it. I don't know. You let me know what you think about that. But it'll be on our website, Divo Knives. Um, I think that means it's good. Sick. What up, JD? Yeah, I'm not a big crossbar lock guy. Just not my style. Not really a fixed blade guy either. I mean, Colin's the same way. We're not. I don't know. Maybe we're basic bitches, but we like detents. You know, and that's why I like the crossbar lock. That's why I like the compression lock with button, because it is different. It's basically a button lock. There's no negative. There's no negative with that lock that a button lock doesn't have. There's only a positive. You get a detent and better lockup. You know, it honestly gives me no Raikou vibes, but it's way better. No Raikou. Is that the one that's the one where he combined the Voodoo and the Raiden? Is that the one? I've never heard that comparison. The only comparison I ever hear, or no, there's two. I've heard the XL Cortex from Brown Knives, because they both have that like exposed part on the liner. They're a little different, and they have, a Warney style blade. And then the MSI is another one I get, the MSI, but Microtech's not my jam. Tallboy is my absolute favorite Divo to date. The other ones are great, but I just really like Tallboy. Yeah, we've had a lot of people just really love the Tallboy, which is cool. We reordered it, so hopefully you guys like it enough that we can sell another batch. We basically reordered everything. We just switched things up a little bit. So Austin at Traditional Pocket Knives, he got rid of the milling pattern. So the new 80s ones at TPK won't have the radial milling. They'll just be like straight handles, like the teal, like the Brittany blue ones from Blade Binge this time. So they changed that. We changed the purple ones to not have milling. We also did we did a batch of the purple the way we did it with satin. We did another run of purple with black accents and blade and everything, because enough people asked for it. They were like, this would be sick with just black and purple. So we did that. And then the black pearl one, shout out to Rob's Nerdy Knives. I think it was you, dude. The black pearl one, we left the milling on, but we changed the hardware from black to satin. So it's all satin studs, collars, clip, backspacer, hardware, satin blade, black pearl handle, milled frame. So I think Rob was the one who did that. He ordered a satin set and then he swapped it, and I thought it looked sick. So we decided to do that run with satin instead of black this time. And then Blade Binge changed theirs too. They're not doing the Brittany blue one. They didn't want to just order more. They wanted to keep that version limited. So they didn't reorder the Brittany blue camo. They changed it to a black titanium with the milling pattern, and it has teal accents. So black wash blade, PVD black titanium frame, and then all teal accents. I think the clip is still black, actually. I can't remember, but it'll look sick. And then White Mountain Knives just straight up reordered the stonewash tie with stonewash blade blue accents. So there'll be a couple different versions, and then a few of the same ones, just different tweaks on them. Mostly just wanted to get more made right away, because we were getting hammered by people who wanted them and couldn't get them. I tried to get them to do Brittany blue with teal collars. Yeah, I don't know how that would look because I don't think the teals would match up. What if I just don't like slip joints? Then you just don't like slip joints. What do you mean? You don't have to like slip joints, Al. Yeah. Yeah, you could get a nip light, somebody says. White Mountain Knives still has some. I think are we sold out? Can't remember. I put a few more up and then I can't remember. I put the last of them up. Let me see. Oh, it looks like yeah, they're sold out. Yeah, they're all gone. But White Mountain Knives has the blue one. So if you hate slip joints, you can still get a nip. Just saying. Yo, nice standards. What's up, dog? What's up, man? What's up? Oops, sorry. I just wanted it to have a connection to the other dark modes. It felt a little on its own. It is a little higher end knife than the other, though. What do you mean? The connection to the dark mode is it's black and teal, just like every other dark mode. All the dark mode stuff has black and teal, and it's like a blacked out blade and everything. That's what the Tallboy was. It just was teal camo carbon versus teal hardware. But I don't think that, yeah, I don't know. I think they've done that before, actually. But now the new one will be tie with teal accents. So you'll get your wish, I guess. Oh, yeah. So we did change the clip. Let me show you. I know we got a lot of people who didn't like the clip. And I agree. I didn't love the clip, but we had them update it from the prototype. They added a relief up in the, if you look under the clip, you'll see there's like a milled pocket, and that was supposed to relieve enough tension that it wasn't aggressive, but it didn't do enough. I mean, it's fine, but it's not like great. Obviously, we want it to be great if we can. So we're technically calling it a V2, I guess. They're like Kubi's calling it that, so we might as well just call it a V2. But it's not that much different. See if I can show you the updated one. Tallboy, 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 Tallboy. Okay, for the clip, it still looks fucked up. Okay, here we go. I had to go back and forth with them like 6 times to get the clip right because I was like, no, do it like the stout. And then they just changed they made the ramp longer. But so here's the new clip. Fuck. It's gonna be hard to show you. Hold on. See if I can trick that bitch. Well, whatever. You can kind of see it. Ah! So you see here, the green line is how the clip used to be. And the red line is how it is now. So it used to be like a sharp little pyramid. Now it's a sort of longer, flatter section, and then it comes up. So it should slide into the pocket. Basically, what I did was I sent them this. I sent them the Stout V2 clip. No, I didn't send them the clip. I offered to, but I just sent them a picture of it. Like, this doesn't tear up your pants going in. It has a little click on the way out, but it's not aggressive. So I tried to illustrate that. Let me see if I have the picture. And I think you get the point. Oh, here. So I basically just sent them the two clips on top of each other, and I circled what I wanted. So what they initially did was they thought I wanted the ramp to be longer up here, like that portion. So they left this the same and they just made that longer to look like this. So then I'm like, no, I need this part down here to, be longer and flatter. It's pointy. That's the problem. At least I think it is. So the chaser is also going to get that clip upgrade. All of our milled clips with Kubi should get that upgrade going forward, or they will. So the clip should be a lot better. And I did ask them, I asked to order more. So I think I asked for like 30. What did I ask for? Because I know some of you guys are going to want one. And again, we can, like the backspace, we'll sell them to you for cost or whatever. Who knows? We might even just give them to you depending. But I think I asked for a certain number of them. Oh, and we're also asking them to include a wire clip and a screw for the wire clip with every knife. So we had a few people who wanted a wire clip, and then we had to find a fucking screw that would fit the wire clip. Turns out the screw on the other side of the frame fits, but obviously you can't use the clip screw for the other side then. So we checked our hardware kits. They forgot to give us any clip screws, which sucks ass because that was the perfect screw. So I've been taking screws out of the growler kits, and I don't think I have any left. I think I sent the last one out the other day. So at this point, the only thing I could send somebody is a mash clip screw or a nip light clip screw, and that's just a little too long. It's amazing what like 1 millimeter of threading can fuck up. Let me just see if I can 20 cent, 20 bag checking. So, ladies and gentlemen, messing with the backspacer, clip screw, some screws, clip screws. I know I asked somewhere. Oh, here it is. 10 extra pocket clips in satin, blue, purple, and black have been added to the invoice. So we ordered 10 extra clips in each color in case any of you guys, wanted any of you guys wanted to put the new clip on the old knife. And, if we get bombarded, we'll order a bunch more. I just hate ordering a whole shit ton of stuff and then not using any of it. I have like 8 million stout pivots down there that we've never used because we didn't need them. We also order extra kits. They will have clips, so we'll have enough probably. And I tried to order like 30 extra Zircuti kits this time. So hopefully anybody who wants a Zircuti clip can get one. And I think the new clip will be in there in the extras I ordered, because I'm supposed to get some before the next run comes in, but I think they're going to put the new clip in. So anyway, we're working on all the Tallboy shit. Don't you worry. I'll want a black and purple. Hell yeah, dude. What about Tallboy Zirc kits? Yeah. Well, no, Zircuti. Sorry, not Zirc. Zircuti. That might be what you meant. But yes, I think I ordered 25 with the V2 run. And then I asked for like 15 or 25 before that. So we should have a shit ton of Zircuti kits, I think. Yeah, Zirc would be cool. I don't think they have it, though. I think when I asked, all they had was Zircuti. And it turns out their Zircuti is pretty sick. If anybody has the Zircuti kit, you can tell us. Oh, that's the other thing. For the Zircuti kits, they fucked up and they didn't charge us enough. I think I might have talked about this, but we sold those. What did we sell those for? 75 bucks, I think. Was it 75, 50, 75? I can't remember. But they fucked up. I knew they did because we got a lot of Zircuti, like a clip, a backspacer, studs, and collars, and it was all, it was pretty affordable. I mean, we sold it for 75 bucks. Normally that would be like 150 minimum from anybody else. So they are upping the price on that on the next run. I think they're selling us some of them for the lower price because I asked for them right after the run. But we're only, it's only going to go up a little bit. It might be $100. It's not going to be like crazy price jump or anything. So yeah, this one's more blue. Leafy, I've heard the same thing, but then I've talked to makers who are like, it's really no different than like other high-end materials. You just got to be careful. Like, you can't be a dumbass, basically. But yeah, the dust from it can like ignite. That's the problem. But yeah, I figured you meant Zircuti. Let me open the slip joint. So Michael told me that he had a different handle color or something. I don't know if it's anodized or just because the one I had was raw tie. But the there's a little case. But the blade was hitting the back spring. At least it seemed like it. And then I had Corey Dunlap sharpen it, and then he said it wasn't touching after that. So I don't know what happened there. But Michael wanted to replace it. So I wanted to do a video since Blade Show, but I wanted to get the new one before I did that. So it just took a while to get it. Here's the box. Ooh, it's like fuck yeah, dude. It's like a dark blast. That looks sick. It looks more sculpted, man. Now I wish I would have hung on to the other one, but when Brent was here doing the QC with me over the weekend, he bought it off me for, I gave him a deal or whatever, but it would have been cool to compare them. This looks sexy as fuck, dude. Look at that. I think he's listening, man. It's stronger. Feels a little stronger. It's got a good from half to open. It's good sound. Pretty good close. You can hear the thud, so I don't know. Oh, there's a stop pin now. So he switched it to a stop pin. He was using the spring as an internal kick, but now there's a stop pin. All right. Yeah, he made some real changes. Yeah, it is solid as a rock. It is flush there. It is flush there. And it is almost flush there. It's just slightly raised on the close. But I mean, it's, that's some nitpicking. And this is $150. I mean, it's insane, dude. Is it still that price? I love this thing. He says that on a stop pin still. It wasn't on a stop pin to begin with. Now it is. It didn't have a stop pin when I had the one at Blade Show. I gotta let it break in a little bit. I'll show you a comparison to the nip slip. But if you're, if you're like oh yeah. I mean, there's no comparison on walk and talk. This thing just destroys it. But that's not everybody's priority. You know what I mean? I bet you the heat treat on this is better, right? This is QSP S90V, so I'm guessing 59 to 61, I think is what we have, which is good for S90V. But this is Magna Cut at 64. I can almost guarantee you it's at 64. They're similar, actually, in design, sort of. Size-wise, they're damn near identical. Damn near identical. So that gives you an idea of size. Here, you're going to get no choil, but you're going to get a longer handle, obviously, or grip. I don't know how, like main grip. So I can get all four on. I guess you're not supposed to put your finger, here, but I do it anyway because I cut open tape. I'm doing this, I'm not going like this and destroying tons of cardboard. If I do, I'll just hold it normal, should be able to, one-hand it. So you can get that full grip on there. If I put my grip back here, obviously I'm not going to do that. But if I choke up, I get more of a grip. It's more comfortable than this is. But you're going to get more blade length here, I assume. Yeah. So you're going to get a little bit more blade length out of it because you don't have a choil. Now, this is safer, right? But this is still good. Plunge grind is like right at the edge termination. So, I mean, to me, that's fine, but some people might nitpick that. It doesn't bug me at all. This one's going to be way behind the edge termination. So, this one's going to be skinnier this way. They are about the same thickness-wise, except this one's very contoured. This one's flat. But the overall footprint is very close. This one's a little bit skinnier in this dimension, though. I think both would drop in a fifth pocket really well. I bet you this slip from Duty would work for this one, too. Yeah. I mean, it fits the nip slip a little better, but I can easily use it for both. So that's really nice. Because I gave Brent my slip when I gave him when he bought the knife. I don't think I have anything that fits this. No, so I'll be using that, I guess. No, we did a nip light prototype in Hawkbill, but we scrapped it because I just didn't like how it cut, and it's not any different than the Warney, really. So it didn't make sense. We might revisit it later, but Warney, Hawkbills are tough, man. Trying to incorporate that and keep the design normal is tough. it makes your design wild, which isn't normally my thing, you know. Shout out to Nuts for Knives. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. He gifted a membership. Last he said was spring, summer 25. What's that? Oh, when will it be available? Yeah, we reordered it. We just sent the wire yesterday. So I need Kubi to tell me, I've asked 3 times, I need to know how much material they need because I have to order it from Camo Carbon. So it'll take Camo Carbon probably 6 weeks from when we order it to ship the Camo Carbon over to China. And then Kubi has to make the knives, which they'll start making them beforehand. But, you know, a lot of it is Camo Carbon handles. So it, you know, so my guess is it will be, if we get lucky, like right before Chinese New Year. And if not, it'll probably be like end of February, early March 25. So literally as fast as they can make them is what we're doing. Yeah. So right now we have the mini growler, the chaser, and the Tallboy V2 in production. And then we have a bunch of prototypes we're waiting on, or we have, and we need to just get something going on them. And so we're going to try to spread it out more next year. This year, everything kind of just happened at once. We had the MASH 2.5 drop. It feels like 10 years ago, but we had that in the spring. And since then, like, we did nothing because we were just waiting and waiting and waiting. And then all of a sudden in, when was it? July, August, I think. August, maybe? I don't even remember. End of July, we did the Lush, the Nip Light. Then we did the Tallboy. Today we did the Nip Slip. In a couple of weeks, it's the Fireball. And, you know, obviously we want to have more than 2 weeks between every drop. Just didn't work out that way this time. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions about the ABW slip, let me know. I love this thing. And I forget who I was talking to about it, but the question, you know, the question comes up, like, how is he selling these for $150? And, you know, people have Chinese made slip joints that cost $200-$300. And my thinking on that is we just have to be fucking glad that he's selling these for $150. Like, it's an anomaly is what it is. And it's a good one. So take the win. You know what I mean? It doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. You know what I mean? And it's a good thing. So that's how I feel about this one. The duty slip sold out so fast. I had one in my cart and was checking out in the first 2 minutes after launch, and it said they were no longer available. Yeah, I was talking to Duty earlier. He was thinking about making more. So I told him to talk to Austin at Traditional Pocket Knives and see if they could, you know, come up with a deal or whatever. Because that would make it easier for both of them if, you know, we weren't involved. And if they sold well, I would assume Austin would want to, you know, have more on the site. Yeah, he has very low overhead. You know, he's retired. I think he's a retired machinist. He owns the machines, I'm pretty sure. And it's him and his wife. His wife helps him with stuff. He does, you know, I'm assuming he does most of the machine work, and she does a lot of the behind the scenes type stuff. And you have the cost of material. And you have a guy who has spent his whole life on these machines, and he's an expert. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't need 5 people to help him figure it out. And hell yeah. I mean, that's the way I look at it. It's in his garage. So he doesn't, you're right. He doesn't have a ton of overhead. So to me, it's just like, take the win. That's how I feel about it. Because we price our stuff as best as we possibly can, honestly, to, I think, a little bit of a detriment to us and to the dealers, which I've talked in the past. We're going to be changing it next year. So he's just killing it. So what I would do is just be grateful that he's not a dick, or he's not trying to, he's not trying to over reach on what he's asking for stuff. And that's just a win for the community. So shout out to Michael Martin. I love the guy. He's a good dude too. Great dude. This is a great look. I think the first one I had the sort of machine satin look on it, where it had that stepped satin. I like the contrast on this. I don't know if the titanium is finished differently. It almost looks more blasted than it did before. It kind of just looked stonewashed before. But it could just be the acid wash blade or whatever this is. But it looks fantastic. I do have another package here. It's from Kizer, but I can't remember if did they ask me not to show this stuff or something. Sometimes they do that now. I'm just going to show you. So let's see what Kizer sent. I like this little tin too. It's nice. Nice touch. Stoked to finally do the review on that guy. Oh, wait, maybe it's not Kizer. Looks like a Christmas box. It's usually the way Kizer stuff comes. Oh, wait, what? I don't know. We're going to find out. Yeah, it's Kizer. So wait. Maybe I'm not supposed to. These are like Christmas boxes. I like the new boxes. They're nice. Uh-oh, I think we got a fixed blade. Man, they do a lot of fixed blades, don't they? Cue the glass breaking sound. Tri-State, where you at? Cole, where you at? All right, let me just double check my DMs, make sure nobody said don't talk about these so I don't get canceled. Kizer. I know you already posted the video. All right. Could you create a video? That we posted October 11th. You can also mention that the new Milit will be released on October 11th. Here's the tracking. I've already arranged the package. It says with our new Milit knives. Cool. Since the Milit is one of our flagships, we appreciate if you can make a video reviewing the previous Milit. Don't have it to pass around. Please also mention that Kizer will be launching a new Milit model on October 11th. Hey guys, they're releasing a new Milit model on October 11th. We'd like you to post the video after October 11th to enhance the purchasing experience. That's true. We'll send you the blah, 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 blah. Okay, it doesn't say don't show it before then. And last time they gave a date, I said, can I show it on a live stream? I just like to be respectful in case they don't want me to. And they were like, yeah, you can show it on a live stream. Just maybe not make a video is what they were saying. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is a drop bear, so this is not a Militol. Man, there's so many drop bears, dude. This is Nitro V, Pay, and Clutch Locks. This is a Ultim one. Trick or treat. Yeah, I know there's a mini Militol too. So best wishes for you. It's almost like a Christmas card in here. They got some stickers. That's kind of cool. I like that they, you know, they try. They try, don't they? They got little confetti in here. They trying, yo. All right, hold on. Now we get a little pouch. Get this pouch now? Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. Purple. The fuck? So you got Ultim, and you got a jack-o'-lantern with purple studs and trick or treat on it. It's actually pretty sick, dude. Nitro V, so it's going to be affordable. Man, this knife has such a good pop. The stud location and the springs they use are just so good. Looks like a Protec bag. I was thinking Benchmade, but yeah, they just had to do something because it's in a different box, which I like. I don't want that same box every time, you know? I was wondering, what if you took a flashlight? No. Oh, wait. Let me open it. Watch this. Oh, there's liners on there. There's thick ass liners, so you can't do the shine through jack-o'-lantern move. Oh, it's a miss. It's a miss. They should have milled out the scale for it. Oh, and they have bats on this side. Oh, there's a bat over here too. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Yeah, they should have milled that out for sure. Faux show. Faux shizzle. You gotta love the holiday boxes though. That's just a nice touch, I think. I'm a simple person, you know? All right, so here is it says CO1C Mini. I think that's a sheepdog. Nitro V, orange G10, and steel liner. If I know my CO1Cs, it's a sheepdog. Hold on. Almost left the stickers. Because, you know, if I pass this around, oh, yeah, I'm not going to pass it around. It's a drop bear. I think the guys have seen enough drop bears. All right. All right. Let's see if it's a sheepdog. Moment of truth. Trick or treat. C-O-C-1. C-O-C-1, baby. Oh, what is it? What is it? Ah, yeah. It's a sheepdog, baby. Called it. Called it. I know my numbers. Oh, damn. That screw is full up. Dude, look at that screw. They fucked that one up in the assembly. Whoops. Interesting. I wonder what's up with the purple accents with the pumpkin. I guess black and purple and orange is Halloween. This is small, dude. Really contoured. Woo. This is nice, actually. It's really light and thin. This is a good sheepdog. Oops. D10's good. They missed another opportunity here with the liner. There must be a reason. Maybe you can see it better if they don't mill it out. I think it would have been cool if they milled it out all the way through on both sides. Then you could just shine a light through it. But that is nice. Oh, and this one has a ghost on it. I always thought a hollow ground sheepdog would be sick, but they never do hollows on them. They're always flat. I guess that's probably what people say about the growler. And it's just such a tall knife, you don't need a hollow grind. So I just answered my own question. This is excellent. All right, there's some bangers for Halloween. Slashing pumpkin. Then they'd have to make a different liner? What do you mean? Ugh, I can't get this sucker in here. What the heck, man? What the heck, man? Just, there you go. There you go. All right, now we're getting into Christmas, folks. Hopefully I'm not, oh, Militaw, baby. Is this a giant Militaw? Oh, shit, it is. It's a giant Militaw. Oh, is it a fixed blade? Fuck yeah. That's pretty cool. All right, let's check out the fixed blade first. You know the deal, Derek. Pass it around. Once I get it back, I'd probably sell it to you. But that could be a while. Militaw. Or if you're looking at it from my angle, it's a Watalim. It's a Watalim. Do you see Militaw or Watalim? Is it backwards for you too, or just me? I'm curious. Watalim. More stickers. Ah. Yo, they did this on the last one too. Why would you put it in with the blade? Why would you put it in this way? Why wouldn't you put it in this way where I pull it out with the handle, you know? Come on, dog. No, it's not a new brand, Derek. It's, oh, Watalim. Yeah. Watalim. I'm guessing you guys see it the right way, yeah. All right, well. Now you know how to spell it or say it backwards. Watalim. Watalim. You know, I always thought the Kizer Smolt fixed blade from Jonathan Styles, I thought that was the fixed blade Militaw. But no, this is the fixed blade Militaw. Feels good. There you go. It's got micarta inlays, G10 handles, coat hanger, lanyard. Sup? Sup, dog? It's got a liner lock. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of looks like it, though. It's all jimped out. Jimped or pimped? Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll probably drop the Divo Watalim later on this year. There's your sheath. The Watalim. Nice. Nice, nice baby. Ice, ice baby. Waterlim. All right. All right, that was the Milit. So I will admit, oops, one of these boxes said Milit and the others said Mini. So I think there is a regular one in here. Let's check this out first because it says Milit. 154, black G10, Ultim, and steel liner. Yeah, I like that they give you all this stuff, but all the confetti's getting a little bit. The fixed blade is D2, right? Isn't that what I said? Nitro V. Nitro Vizzle, dog. Nitro Vizzle, dogs. Put all this confetti back. Jesus. What a live. This is a mini? What the fuck? That's right. This is the regular one. Whoops. So this is a budget Milit, right? It's got a loop over clip. Ooh. Ooh, it is a Milit though, and it's a liner lock. Yeah, I like it. I like it. The flipper tab seems more subdued. Doesn't it seem smaller? I don't know. Watalium. Good flipper tab. Black and Ultim with satin accents. Whoop. Whoop. Sorry, my eyes are all jacked up. You can see the little milling pockets under there. That's cool. Watalium. All right. Mini time, baby. This one is Nitro V, Red G10, Party Streamers G10, and steel liner. Party Streamers? Party Streamers? Party Streamers? You say? You say party streamers? Ooh, this feels good already, though. I kind of want to, oh my God. I kind of want a premium one, though. Yeah, they saw that we loved that 80s, and they said, party streamers, bro. Can I get the party streamers, bro? Woo! Mini. Can I get a mini Milit, bitch? Yo, this is nice. This is nice. Give me an 80s DLC one, just like the full size, and I am in. That is sick right there. I don't know about the party streamers, though, but, you know, whatever. Maybe they were thinking potty streamers. No? Okay. I thought it was funny. 60s colors? What the hell are 60s colors? Black and white? See, now that sounded like some... that sounded like some fucked up shit, but I meant like TV didn't have color back then. I'm not talking about civil rights. Let's clean this up. A little bit of something on there. They have premium minis. All right, cool. Yeah, you know they didn't send your boy a premium mini. They sent me the potty streamers. What should we send Lefty? Definitely the party streamers. He looks like a party streamers guy. He loves the 80s. He loves the 80s. We should give him the party streamers. With the red. You know what? Let's do it with the red too. He gonna love that. He gonna love that. All right, let's see what the last one is. You want to guess? Anybody wants to guess? You can. I'm gonna guess it's like fucking poop brown with a micarta inlay and a black blade. I take it back. I take it back. They were like, what's Kev's least favorite fat carbon? What's Kev's favorite? What's his least favorite? Oh, he don't like the jungle wear? All right, let's get him that jungle wear then. Woo! Whoo! Fuck me. Let's get him that jungle wear, baby. All right, yeah, this is premium, that's for sure. S45 VN. It's got like a gray wash. Look at that, it's gray, dude. But I don't think it's an acid wash. S45 titanium and jungle wear handle. I hate jungle wear. It's my least favorite, but dude, the mini Milit is on point, baby. Do they have an 80s mini? Woo! Dude, this knife is going to take over. Yo, check this out. Chickadee check the Chinese chicken. Do the drumstick chicken. Huh? 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 Hold on. Huh? This is a great knife, by the way. So is this. Yeah, they were like, send him a premium one. Because we stuck him with the party streamers. We got to give him a good one, too. They didn't have an 80s mini. You know what that means? They're coming out with one. And if they don't, I'm going to say, please do an exclusive Lefty 80s. This thing's nice, dude. The frame lock is perfect left-handed. The detent, wha-bam! Did Kubi send you the silo? No, I asked them. My contact has not responded. I don't know what's going on with them. Some kind of holiday. So I asked my OEM guy, and he's like, yeah, she still works here, but whatever. And then, so I think they might send me one because I asked for it. I also asked for Casey's new knife, the Supercell. So we'll see. But I'm also not like trying to track down new knives because I have this baby coming pretty much any week now. Due date's next week. So, or 10 days from now. So I don't know. I don't want to get bogged down with a bunch of knives. Like I just cleared out everything I had, and I had like, can you see? I don't know which way to turn. There's big ass boxes back there. I had like 20 knives in here. Maybe it was like 30. It was a lot, dude. I just got them all out of here. So I don't want to really start over, although I am, because I got these and I got the slip joint and I got the Halt. Go Birds! So I gotta say, Kizer doing a good job. I mean, they're hitting every market, right? They got the budget market, right? They got the premium market. They got the crazy potty streamer market. They got everybody. Whoops. The Divo mash looks much better. Much better than what? The Milit? I mean, it depends on the blade shape you like. You know, a lot of people like a drop point. That's why knives like that and the bug out are really popular. They're drop points, but they have some cool things going on. Speaking of cool, well, bam! Did you guys know about the Halt? If you have a, if you happen to have a nip slip, or you got one, I mean, you could match with the Halt if you wanted to. This is a AT Knives knife. Lewis, my boy Lewis, his design. This is his first design, guys, and he absolutely killed it. I ordered one on the pre-order, and then he actually gave me this purple one as a thank you, because I, you know, we talked a lot during the process. Hollow ground blade. I mean, this could be a Divo almost. I mean that like in a good way. It's got almost everything that Colin and I love. Just doesn't have a choil. You know, it would have a choil if it was a Divo, but I like having different stuff. So I love the high bolster. Like, I don't know if you noticed the lock and everything. It's all the way up here. I don't know if I've ever seen that high. Like, if you look at the Stout, well, maybe it's just the way it looks, but it seems like it's really high up on the frame. I like that, you know? Beautiful knife. And they were $275 or $289 on pre-order, which is insane when you're talking about Best Tech. He's not making much money on these, tell you that much. Magna Cut. His price, for whatever reason, was a lot lower than the Stout V2. I think it's because we have the milling and the Van X and the wire clip and the mill clip and all that shit. Packaging is different, but great value on this, I think. So he's dropping these on the 2nd. I think White Mountain Knives has some now, but I would support him directly if you could. So anyway, if you got a purple nip slip, bang. If you got the orange nip slip, bang. You can get the Mars Valley. This is the one I pre-ordered. Just something about that Mars Valley. Looks sexy. The action on these is great. The hole is great. The reverse flick, the thumb flick, like it's all money. He really did kill it. Great blade shape for cutting. Thin hollow ground blade. Best Tech did a good job. And then if you got the black one from Divo, the nip slip, you could get the he has a micarta version. So, you know, just all black and then micarta. Why not? I had to put that somewhere. First thing I would do is go get the nip slip so you can combine them. You got to start with this. You know what I mean? Got to start with this. Would you say they're listed at $299? That makes sense because the pre-order was at $289, so he made sure they got a $10 discount. You got to do something for the pre-order people, you know. Any plans to do MagnaCut? If we ever get a knife made here, we're still waiting on the prototypes to start at Chapman Lake. If we ever get a knife made in the US, it will be MagnaCut at 64 HRC, baby. Until that day, I don't know. I really don't want to do MagnaCut on a overseas made knife. I'd rather use Vanex or something. Like we're prototyping the Lush V2 with Riot, and we're gonna prototype Vanex on that one. We are gonna work on a Pony Stout V2 with Riot, basically a pony size version of this with Riot. That'll probably be Vanex too. I'd rather do that than MagnaCut. I mean, I don't mind MagnaCut when I get it on something like the Halt, but I don't really like using it on our knives for whatever reason. Is the nip slip the one that would be good for people with fucked up hands? You got to talk to EDC with DVD. So I sent him a prototype because he has neuropathy in his hands. And I wanted to know, how does it work for you? Because, you know, I think it has a strong pull, right? We have it listed as an 8 out of 10 pull. Like if you've ever handled a Jack Wolf, it's a little bit stronger even than a Jack Wolf. But it has a long pull, tons of blade, hollow ground to grab, full height hollow. So even though it's an 8, it's like a 5 on ease of opening. You know what I mean? So EDC with DVD said it worked great. He said even with his hands feeling like shit today, he had no problem opening it. If you grab it up at the front, it'll be great. Are you remembered? You say that? My dad has neuropathy also. I'm not sure what you meant there, but so that's what EDC with DVD said. I said that too. Something about it being good for people with bad hands. With messed up hands. I don't remember saying that. Maybe I was talking about the long pool, or maybe I was talking about the choil. So it's easier for people worried about a slip joint closing on them, but I don't know what that would have to do with people worried about with messed up hands. I don't know. Yeah, somebody else remembered me saying that too. I don't. But it does make sense. I mean, I can easily close it with one hand. I mean, like even as an example, I can grab the ABW here. You have less blade sticking out. And this is hollow ground too, but not a full hollow, where this hollow goes up to the spine up here. So like you can just pinch it basically anywhere and get a good grip on it. This is good too. I don't find any trouble with this, but I could see somebody with messed up hands who has bad fine motor skills. You might like slip off of this or something. It's also a smoother finish. But I mean, overall, compared to like a Rosecraft, this is easy as hell. Rosecrafts for me are hard. I have to try to use the nail nick and shit. Just not my style, but this is easy to open too. But you do have less room. But you always have the option to go out front. But again, I don't know if you could pinch this area easily or not. It makes it easier. If you grab it back here, it's heavier. But the nip slip is just mad easy. And I don't know if you can hear it, but the acoustics are unbelievable. I mean, that's one. Here's another one. This one might be better. And then here's the blackout one. Fucking next level, dude. Best walk and talk in the game. Here's the ABW. So you can hear the difference clearly. This is me opening this one. Here's the nip slip. I mean, it's like a 5 and a fucking 8 million. But this knife does some things that this doesn't. It's $50 cheaper and it's made in the US. That's fucking amazing, dude. So that alone is a great reason to buy this. That alone is a great reason to buy this. Personally, I would own both, and I do, obviously. But I love the milling lines on it. Hard to really try to pick one over the other. They both have great attributes. They're just different ones. You know, you have USA made, great heat treat, Magna cut. I already said made here, right? And a great price, $150. And here you have, I think, a little bit more aesthetically cleaned up knife with the inlay and everything. More premium, I guess you could call it. Amazing walk and talk, and that safety kind of feature on the ergonomics with the finger choil. This is still good though. And it's still really affordable for what it is at $194 with the code. So what you need to do is just get yourself $350 and buy both of them. Or wait till if one of them sold out, you just get the other one. Or don't watch live streams from the guy who helped design this and is selling it. Sometimes you're just too honest. I love that. I mean, that's my job, dude. I'm not going to lie to people so you buy my shit. You know? I'm just going to tell you what it is. You guys will buy it if you want to buy it. If you prefer the other one. Because some people, you know, the way I feel about it is some people are only going to have the money for one. Right? Or maybe they don't want either one. That's fine too. I'm not making anybody buy these. But maybe you only have the money for one and you're wondering which one should I get. First, you probably shouldn't ask the guy who's selling one. But in this case, you can, because I'll be honest about it. But those are the factors I would look at. If you care about walk and talk and you care about having maybe the most premium materials, or you love a finger choil, or you're new to slip joints and you want it to be a little safer, this one makes a lot of sense. Maybe you love Divo knives. Maybe you love some loser named Lefty. Maybe you just like this blade shape and handle design a little bit better, right? Or you like the fact that you can get a few different colorways, right? You can get the glow or whatever. So that one would make sense. And over here, maybe you care more. Maybe the thing you care about the most is the heat treat, right? I do think that the S90V on that knife will probably hold up as well as this, but it wouldn't be as corrosion resistant, I guess. And it definitely wouldn't be as tough. So that's a factor, although they're both fifth pocket slip joints. So I don't know how much we're beating these up. But maybe that's a factor for you. Maybe the USA thing is huge for you. Some people are like diehard USA only, or given the choice, right? Given the choice, I have two knives in the same price range. This one's actually cheaper. And all things being equal, they're similar, right? One of them's USA made, one of them's not. That might be a big deciding factor for somebody. I don't want to stop anybody from having that thought. You know, one of my things with the people who like shit all over Chinese made knives or using OEMs or whatever. Like I've seen Dan from Oz Machine Company. I've seen him say shit about it. And I bought a new Oz Machine Company shirt today. I have a light blue one I got years ago. I love it. So today I was like, fuck. When I was sitting there in a chat, not with him, but in a group chat, and I'm like rebuttaling his thoughts, I'm over there ordering a shirt off him because I love the guy. I love his company. I have nothing against the fact that he hates people who have knives made in China. That's not it's not going to bug me. But my argument to that is there's a few things I would say to that. One, if I felt like I was taking away American jobs, I would think twice about having knives made overseas. But I can't even find anybody here to make these. It's pretty well known that we've tried multiple times and are still trying to find a company to make them here. And sure, maybe there's like some obscure option that we could use that makes shitty knives, but that's not going to obviously cut it. In order to have the knife made to the standards we want, we can't, basically, because anybody who can makes their own shit because they can make more money. It's just plain fact. Or they're off making fucking space parts and making more money, because that's what people try to do in this world when they have a machine shop, is make money. We should be grateful that the guys who do make knives at that level, like Oz, are making knives, because they could put those skills into something way more lucrative if they wanted to. But anyway, so that's one argument. Am I taking away U.S. jobs? No, I'm not taking away any U.S. jobs. In fact, I'm helping U.S. companies. I'm helping Americans. If you actually break it down and look at this knife, right? Well, maybe not this one, because the fat carbon is from Lithuania, but it's not from China. But if you look at the Tallboy, right? Or most of our knives, the camo carbon is made in the United States. We're paying thousands of dollars to camo carbon to make the material and then ship it to China, right? The steel on the knife, S90V, is a CPM steel. That's a U.S. company that made the steel, right? The margin on that knife, the profit margin on that knife, is going to U.S. companies. Us, Divo Knives, me and Colin, we live in the United States. We pay taxes in the United States on our business, on our profit. That's a U.S. entity. The dealers we work with, let's use Austin as an example at Traditional Pocket Knives. That's a U.S. company. That's why we like using dealers, because we're helping more small businesses in the U.S. The guys who are delivering every one of your packages, those are U.S. employees for USPS and UPS. Those are Americans. 75% of the money from a knife run like this is going to U.S. companies or Americans. And yeah, some of it goes to China. That's just a fact in the situation. But I can't really change that other than to just shut our doors. You know, I don't have the option to get them made here and just switch it up, because we would probably do that. So, and then my other thinking on it is, if you look at it this way, most people who buy an Oz Machine Company Roosevelt, you think that's their first fucking knife? You think the first knife they're going to buy is the $800 knife you're making? No. They're going to buy a fucking Kershaw made in China. They're going to buy a Civivi at Walmart made in China first, just like we all did, right? And then they're going to try something a little nicer. And then they're going to try something a little nicer. And eventually, if they get through all those phases, they're going to buy a Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. But if you remove all of those steps and you just had $800 pocket knives, I don't know how many you would sell, honestly. If you didn't have the knives made overseas that were in the market, creating the basically entire community, I don't think you would have these brands that are selling knives made here for $800. One creates the other. Like, it's a, you know, you need the other one. So that's part of it, I think. Anyway, I was just thinking about it today because it came up in a group I'm in. And then I was like, fuck, I need another Oz shirt, because I love the guy, like I said. So I don't know. Those conversations are always fun to me, but I know people get tied up in debates and shit like that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And I'll happily pay my 10% tariff on the knives if I have to. So, you want American Divo, then get ready to pony up 700. Well, based on the numbers we got from Chapman Lake, it would be less than that if that worked out. Now, those are numbers they came up with estimating, which they already went up once from the original estimate, which happens every time we talk to a U.S. company. They're like, yeah, we could do it for her. And then it's like, oh, wait. But the price was still super reasonable, we thought. And again, we don't, if we have a USA made knife that cost $450 or whatever, we're not going to be like, we got to get 40% on that, and now it's an $800 knife. Like, we would just be like, oh yeah, we're cool with $100 on a knife, we'll just sell it for $550 or whatever. So I think we could get one under 6, hopefully closer to 5 if we actually got it done. But we'll see. We shall see. It's going to be 20%. All right. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good, my guy. But I'm not talking politics because you never know. You never know. You never know. Dude, we are. We are. We got one going, apparently. I don't know. They were supposed to start after Blade Show, and then they had some issues with power outages and stuff, and that was a few months ago. I followed up last month, and they were still catching up or whatever. So I try not to. I'm not gonna, you know. The U.S. shops are just trying to do their thing. They're all busy as hell. I think they make surgical instruments on their other side of the business, so they're probably busy with that shit. And I agree, dude. I think we can all agree. All politicians suck balls. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep them price low. Yep. We'll keep doing what we can as long as we can, That's how it goes. We're not out here trying to get rich. We're just trying to live. And maybe not have to work day jobs at some point. That'd be cool. I don't want a Ferrari. I just want to not work a day job anymore. I would like this to be my job. I could do it now, but it would just be less enjoyable. Like now I have more disposable income because I essentially work three jobs. If it was only two, which basically are the same thing, the channel and Divo, it would be tighter. And I like having $10,000 scooters. No, the one I got was $1,200. I wanted to get another one, but I decided to pimp out my truck a little bit. I've been looking at my wheels, my rims or whatever they call them now. For a while, they're all cracked up, the stock ones on my truck. So I decided to get some like nice ones. I'm not trying to lift my truck and turn it into like some crazy thing. I just wanted it to look good. So I got a few things going on the truck. I'll show you guys when it's done. But I got wheels and tires, and I got new running boards, and I got new mats. And I think that's it. And I ordered some paint. Did you know you can order stock basically OEM color paint? I found a place online. You just put in the code that's on your little door jamb, and you can order like a little thing of paint so you can touch up like scratches and fuck ups. So I'm going to do that. I don't know how much paint job is, and I don't really know what I would do, and that seems crazy. Got them big 24s. What's a 24s? Are those rims, dude? That's insane. No, I got 20s. So my truck has 18s on it stock. It's an F-150. So I got 20s, and then I think the tires are 33. Might be a little bigger than the standard ones. I don't know what they are, honestly, the standard ones. And I have a leveling kit on it already because I hated how it, like, the truck was like nose down when I got it. So you can put in a leveling kit just so it's flush. It doesn't like lift it up like a monster truck. It just levels it out. So I already had that in there so I could fit. I basically put in there whatever I could fit without rubbing or, any of that weird shit. Don't turn it into a compensator 5,000. Yeah, exactly. That's not what I want. I just want the truck to look a little nicer. That's all. Not going crazy. Do some on the scooter. It's not that kind of scooter. It's an electric scooter. It's like Have you seen the electric scooters that they have like in the city you can rent and shit? It's kind of like that, but it's a little nicer. Mine goes like 30 and it has like full suspension. I've jumped off the curb just to test it. I can off road through my yard and shit. We were going through my yard and like up the hill and then hitting off the curb. Me and the neighbors when I got it. It was fun. And then I wanted to get one that goes like 40 or 45 or something. But I don't know. Even that seems kind of crazy if you ask me. Um, like not in a car, but on a scooter, it's pretty fast. You got to wear like, you'd have to wear like actual gear, I think, because I probably would crash at some point, which would suck. So, anyway, good paint can run 10 grand and way up. That sounds like a lot for paint. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go that crazy. I just wanted to make it look good. I don't like the stock color. It's they call it magnetic. I think it's like magnetic gray or whatever. I just don't like it that much. I wish it was black or, you know, 33 by 12.5. That might be, wait, what is that? That's the stock or that's what you can put on it? I don't know. That was the real confusing thing when I was looking online. I was trying to look at wheels and shit online. There's like 8 million rims. I call them rims. People call them wheels. Maybe rims is too ghetto. So they stopped calling them that. I'm not hip on the auto parts stuff. I've never been like a, car guy really. I just like having a good car. But when I was looking, there's so many sizes, right? You got to go by the size of the rim and then the width, and all of that changes how much it could rub or, and then it depends on if you have a leveling kit or a lift or whatever. So it could rub or not rub or whatever. And they can't tell you shit online. Like you just need to know, I think. And I'm not that I don't know enough to be like, yeah, I need 12 or I need 20 by 9s with a 34-inch tire. Like I don't know that. So it was really confusing and annoying. And I chatted with a couple people on a website and I was just like, why is there no place I can just go to and fucking talk to some, like, the old days when you talk to people? So I Googled like wheels, rims, tires basically. And I found like a bunch, there's like tire stores and fucking auto, like, like repair shops and shit, fucking Mako and Pep Boys and shit. Walmart has fucking wheels and rims. And I just was like, no, this doesn't make sense. And then the Tuesday I searched custom truck. I just put custom truck in Google Maps. And I found two places instantly, like 20 minutes away. And one of them was called Dirty Diesels. I guess they work on trucks. So they call it like they work on semi trucks and then regular trucks and shit too. So I called up and the guy was like, yeah, we have all that. We have a show. Like you can come in. And so I was like, fuck yeah. So I went in and I talked to a human being and he showed me what he had and I picked out the rims. We talked. He's like, what else do you want? And like he'd show me shit and I'd be like, yeah, no. And I'd be like, do I need this? No. He wasn't trying to upsell me. He's like, no, dude, you don't need that. And like, so that was nice. I really liked that place. And that kind of stuff is dying, man. I hate that. You know why F-150 sit nose down? No, I don't know. Something about the weight or the springs or something. I'm sure it had something to do with something wearing out. Had 22s on my Tahoe, went down to 20s, increased the sidewall height, would do it again. See, like that shit. I have no idea what that does. Adjustable air ride suspension for full bougie. You got a suspension lift. No. I just got the little hockey puck leveling kit. It's like 2 inches. I got it from Rough Country when I got the truck, and then my dealership or somebody installed it. I guess can't remember who. Oh wait, you want to see me open this with the bottle with the flashlight again? Boom. Let's see if it marked her up this time. That was a good one. Dude, that is impressive. Not a single, like it doesn't, I figured it would chip it or something. That's strong as shit. I missed my Tahoe, busted off the sick tricks. The TPK link pinned up top didn't work. Really? Really? I challenge you, sir. I'm just kidding. Let me check it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It says page not found. I wonder what happened to, thanks, dude. Let me look into that real quick. Wonder why it wouldn't work, though, because it was the same link I've been using. Should just be a, that might explain why, I didn't have many people use my link on the drop, which doesn't matter because I don't get commission on my own stuff, but let's see. Links. Divo knives. Does that work? Yeah, that works. What the hell? All right, let me update the link in a couple places real quick. Save. Now, can I edit this link or do I have to? Okay, so I have to remove it. All right, hang tight. I'm going to do it. Copy. All right, try that one. Let me know if that one works. Dang, you could do 30 miles on electric. No, dude, you can do 80 on an electric scooter if you spend like, 20 grand. But you can get one for 2 grand that goes like 50. I don't think I need to go faster than 40, probably. I probably don't even need to go faster than 30, honestly. 30 feels scary sometimes. 24-inch, 3-inch lift, brand new transfer case. Okay. The squatted trucks look like steaming hot trash. Yeah, I don't know why you would squat it. Squatted, you mean like low, right? Somebody who lowers it? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying something else? I don't know. Yes. But I don't know if I like that guy. Sir Ronster. I've seen a couple of his videos. I don't know if I like him. He seems a little bit, I don't know. Sorry, my bad, dude. Rocky. We got the 1 membership from BEEDC. I totally missed that one earlier. Sorry, dude. My bad, Brian. If you're still here, love you, dude. Thank you. And Nuts for Knives became a member. Shout out to you, dude. Again, he gifted that membership earlier. We'll give him another shout out. And then thank you, Ed. He gave me $5 to tell me, and I didn't even catch it. That's funny. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate you, man. Hey, I missed him coming in too. What up, Lewis? We were talking about the Halt earlier. Then we got into trucks. Let's see if I missed anything. Bill says I've got a power longboard and a Highboy Pro. Yeah, I've seen the Highboy ones. The one I got is a GoTrax GX1.
But then the one I want to get is a Nami Klima. That's the one I want currently. Or the Kabu Wolf Warrior X or something. They both go like 40, 45. But the Nami's got like sick acceleration, which I think I care about more than top speed because I don't really think I'm going to be like cruising at 40 ever. But I also think, isn't it like illegal in PA anyway? You can't ride on the road. So I don't know. Don't go to Walmart. Buddy was driving down the road and his tire passed him. That's funny. Yeah, no, I just saw like Walmart carries them. I'm like, nobody else carries this shit. Like, where do you go to? I had to. Turned out you had to search custom truck. I told the guy at the shop, I was like, yo, you should talk to your SEO guy and tell him to do some work because I couldn't find you until I searched custom truck. Like, you should come up when I search wheels, rims, something like that. Jesus. I use to daily a K5 Blazer on 40-inch wheels. Jesus Christ, dude. Cybertruck comes with photon torpedoes. Thanks, guys. I just caught up with it. Thank you very much. Turns out the Tallboy is still sold out. Yeah, sorry, man. But you can get a nip slip right now. Yeah, they have electric motorcycles too. I was looking at e-bikes and like basically some of those kind of turn into e-motorcycles essentially. There's some really cool stuff out there. I kind of want one. But you kind of need a motorcycle license for the good ones, Yeah, look, Lewis said he's got a e-bike that goes 35, 40. But as I understand it, in PA, it's illegal. You have to go under 20 and you can't ride in the road. So it's like, but maybe they just don't follow that. They just let you go. I don't know. Do you actually go 40 on it? Which one do you have, dude? I didn't know you had an e-bike. Is that how you get to work? Low on the back wheels only, and front wheels are lifted way up. Oh, is that the squatted thing? Yeah, that sounds stupid. No, I wanted it leveled. I just thought it was weird how it was nose down. I didn't like that. I think Bill probably answered me. He was going to tell me why. I just wanted it leveled. So the ones I got are the 20 by 9s, and I forget the tire size. I think it's 33, might be 34, but I'm pretty sure he said 35 wasn't going to work, and that's just too big anyway. So it's probably 33. But he asked me, he's like, do you want them sticking out a little bit, like so it looks aggressive or whatever? And I said, yeah. I was like, whatever looks cool. Like, I don't want them fucking sticking way out, but if they stick out a little bit, I think that would look sick. There's a guy every day when I pick up my kid from daycare, there's this guy who pulls up. He's got a black truck, a Chevy Silverado. Loser. I'm just kidding. And he's got a similar setup to what I'm getting. And I realized that yesterday. I was like, oh, that's kind of exactly what I'm trying to do. Except I got the rims they're black, but they have like a little bit of chrome in them because I have the chrome package on the handles and the bumpers and shit. It's not all black like some of them. So I thought it would look good with a little pop of chrome in there. I think it'll look sick, but yeah, his truck looks good. And that's really all he has on it is black rims and the decent tires and shit. I think it makes a big difference. And that's all I want. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to enter fucking truck shows and show it off. I just want it to not look like dog piss. They have electric scooters that hit 60. Yeah, they go way fast. They go faster than that, and it's crazy. But yeah, 60 is like the top with the ones that actually make sense. They have ones that they're like tanks, you know? Check out the Wired bike. It goes 40 foot. What do you mean the Wired bike? Is that a company? Never heard of that. Like an electric longboard or like just a longboard? I'm not a skateboarder. I was never good at that. Yep. That's tomorrow, Lonnie. That's tomorrow, man. That's today. That's today, man. For me, that's today. So yeah. And he's dropping the button locks and he's got some Model 7s as well. Oh, and I totally apologize. I saw Austin earlier. He said something about the I'm not going to be able to get back there. When I was talking about the USA thing and how we support American companies in a way, he said something else too. So if you're still here, sorry, dude. I meant to read that and obviously got distracted. On an F-150, 34-inch tires will rub. Well, that would depend on if it's lifted, right? I think it would depend on how far if you have a X amount of leveled kit or lifted or whatever. So, plus some people modify the wheel wells, but yeah. So then it's probably 33 is my guess. Or maybe it's less. I don't fucking know. I would assume 33s though. But I don't even like what's stock on an F-150. What's the stock size tire? 32 or something? Is that normal? We got an F-350 with 36s in there. Yeah, but is it stock? That's the difference. It depends on your setup, I think. But again, I don't fucking know. Shit, I got dubbed. Then I got dubs, dude. I'm rolling on dubs. Fuck yeah. I don't know. I always remember the 20-inch rims on the Impala shot caller. It's another bad link. No, it's not, dude. I just tried it. So something's going on then. It must be flagging the links. It works for me, dude. Hold on. Let me refresh. Let's see. Oh, I see what it is, dude. It's the spacing. It's the spacing. Okay, hang on. All right. All right, see if that one works. I put some spaces there. I think because it had the link and then it said use right next to it. So I think it was tacking that onto your link. Thank you, Jim. What are you guys talking about? Guys riding one wheels. Yeah, I was looking at that. They look interesting, but again, I can't. Yeah. Oh, the Super 73s? Yeah, I was looking at those. Which one was it? The Miami one? Was it the like base model one? They have ones that are like $3,500. Like I don't want to spend that on a fucking bike. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm not gonna. I could see myself spending a couple G's on a nice scooter or e-bike or something, but I don't know if I could spend $3,800. That's just crazy to me. I'd rather I'd rather put that towards something in the house, like save up, finish the basement or something. You know, I want to do that at some point. 3 something on a bike. Nah. That's why I changed my mind from the nicer scooter. I just got the one I have and it's great. I immediately want to collect shit. So I was gonna end up with like 5 scooters that are like $1,500 to $3,000, and then you can't sell scooters like flashlights. So I was like, eh. So yeah, that's if you don't have more clearance, I would assume, right? I mean, I guess at some point you're right. The wheel well is the wheel well. That's not going to change. But I think if you lift it up a little bit, you're exposing less of it. So you probably get a better radius. I don't know, dude. I'm not a fucking expert, but maybe I am wrong about that. But yeah, you can go lower on the tire. That would make sense. So I have 18-inch rims now. If I had the same tires on 20s, that would already be closer to rubbing, right? You would assume. So yeah, we'll see what they do. I mean, the guy, like, he knows they're not going to rub because he said we don't do modifications here, and you don't want them rubbing. So they're just going to do whatever fits the best. He knows. He does this all the time. That's why I went to a place like that, so I didn't have to figure all this shit out. And if a dog can ride a one wheel, so can you. He said I had the Super 73 S2. So I'll show you what he's talking about. Super 73. So these are e-bikes technically, but they look like mopeds essentially. And they can get expensive. I mean, look at this. ZX SE, $2,400. So here's the Adventure Series. So he said he had the S2. Was that what he said? Yeah. So you spent at least $2,900. Maybe it was less before, but somewhere around 25 to $3,000. That's expensive, but they look sick, don't they? I mean, look at these. They got fat tires. And they're all electric. The one thing that bugs me on these, Derek, is they don't tell you how fast they go. It must be some dumb legal shit. It must be some legal shit because they all say tops out at 28 miles an hour or whatever, or it'll say 28 plus. So you really don't know how fast they go. And I want to know. Like, I want it to go 40, I think. That's what I want. Some of them go way faster. I don't need that. But 40 would be nice, Yeah. But this is a popular brand, Super 73. They do look cool, but you can see it's a bike. It has pedals. That's why they get away with calling it an e-bike. As long as you have the pedals, it's an e-bike. But it'll be like a class 3 e-bike because it has a throttle that you can use on its own that has X amount. Like, I think you can only have 750 watts on the street for a class 3. Anything higher than that, you technically need a motorcycle license. Here, I'll show you the one I got. So Go Tracks, or I don't think they have it on their site. Hold on. I don't think they have it on their site. Dual motor. So they have the GX0, GX1. So mine is this color, but this model. I actually got it from Best Buy. They have I guess they have like a special version where they put it together essentially. I'll show you. Hold on. I think it's called the GX Raptor. Of course, it doesn't come up. So I don't know why there's a whole bunch of them, but anyway. So this is the one I have. The 28-mile max operating range, 30-mile-per-hour max speed. And I can tell it can go way faster. They put a governor on it or whatever you call it. So they just top it off at 30. It's firmware, you know what I mean? Whatever that's called, where they cut it off by firmware. This thing could go way faster than 30. But it's got full suspension, front and rear. It has mechanical brakes. I wish it had hydraulic brakes. They do kind of suck. Or what is it called? An electric brake, regenerative brake, or whatever. But that's the one I have. You stand on it. It's so fun, dude. I rode them in Salt Lake City at Blade West last year, which is coming up. And I had so much fun. I always wanted one. I just never did. But I do like the e-bikes. So I kind of wanted to, I wanted to get an even nicer scooter, but that one was like $1,200. But then I was like, well, I could just get an e-bike. At least that would be like, then I have something different. So I don't know. I might get one eventually, but now it's almost getting to winter. Like it's moving into cold season. So I don't know how much I'm going to care anyway. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. E-bike EDC. Yeah. I don't think they have those around here. Like the ones you can rent, they're like the stupid ones. They look like regular bikes. I don't want that because I know on a regular bike, the seat hurts my ass instantly. And people always say, well, if you ride it, it'll go away. I rode a bike for 3 months straight every day, and it still hurt my ass after 3 months. And I had like a cruiser seat on it. It wasn't like a hard ass narrow seat. It was a decent one. It had, a suspension and soft whatever. So I kind of, if I get one of those e-bikes, I kind of want one like the Super 73 where it's like a moped look and it has like a real cushioned seat, more like a motorcycle. Later, Rolf. Appreciate you, man. Even though I probably missed you on this comment. I pimp my Prius. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. My truck came with 20s, and in Michigan winter, those rims packed with snow so bad. Constantly have to clean them out. Interesting. Well, that would just be the style of rims, though, wouldn't it? Like the ones you have happen to have a bunch of gaps, or big gaps. You know what I mean? We don't get much snow here, though, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the one looked like an Indian. They even had it modeled after an Indian. It was pretty cool. Go to Wired Bikes. I've never heard of that. Wired Bikes. Sorry, bikes. Wired e-bikes, the most powerful bikes on the market. Let's see. See what Lewis is selling us, guys. Power, range, comfort. The only 60-volt e-bikes with UL 2849 certification. Okay. See, that's an ass herder seat right there. I don't want an ass herder. Don't give me an ass herder, bro. $19.99, baby. Yeah, it looks cool. I mean, I don't have anything against it except for the ass herder. Looks cool though. It's got a bunch of different sizes. This one's a cruiser because it has the step through. That's what I would get. So I don't have to throw my legs over. And it's got like a BMX bike handle almost. I mean, it looks nice, dude. But I also don't like the ones that have full-on Shimano 7-gear shifters. Like, I'm gonna use the fucking throttle. I don't care about the bike part, really. So I don't want it to have gears where I gotta get it, like, tuned every once in a while and shit. Look at that shit, went from 31 to 22. Is that the color? Yeah. 3,200-watt power, dude, that's insane. That's top, though, right? Peak output, yeah. Class 1, 2, or 3 ability, yeah, you can put it in different modes. That's not whatever. What's this thing? What that? I don't know what that is. Alright. Lewis, you gotta bring that bitch over here. Ride that bitch over here. Prove that it can go as far as you need. And then let me ride it. You can ride my scooter and I'll ride that and we'll hang out, dude. I already talked to Brent about it. We're gonna start a scooter gang. He wants an e-bike too. Yeah, dude. I went downhill on the scooter. Oh my god, dude. We have a hill, like in one street up and down. There's just like a hill, and I just gunned the throttle. So I hit 30 before I ever started going down, and I just kept my finger on the throttle. And I mean, at that point, it didn't even matter because the thing tops out at 30. If you're at 30, it's not giving you any more acceleration. But I was just flying down that hill. Like I almost got the wobbles at one point. I was probably going 45 at one point down the hill, which is so stupid on a scooter that you're standing on. Like it's not very safe, but it just seems fun. Some of it does, Leafy, but most of these scooters they're like the nicer ones. They're literally using firmware to cut you off at the speed. So they can go, like if I could unlock the one I have, I bet you it could go 40, no problem. It has two 800-watt motors or two 600-watt motors. I can't forget, front and rear 600-watt motors, maybe 800. So I'm pretty sure it could hit 40. Maybe not uphill, but it hits 30 uphill, no problem. So yeah, you might get there a little bit faster or slower depending on your weight, and there are limits. But if you're talking about the rental scooters, like the smaller ones, the more commuter style ones, yes. If you're heavier, it's gonna be slower. So it depends on the motor you have. There's some crazy shit. I mean, there's ones with dual 1,500-watt motors, which is absolutely bonkers. Like 3,000 watts, and I think that's nominal too. That's not peak. Like that's insane. Yeah, they come in 3 modes. Yep. Yep. Yeah, but if you go to that website, Derek, go to Super 73's website. I'll show you. So if I share that, I'll probably eat my words on this one, but most of them are like that. S series, S2, whatever, right? So specs performance. It'll say right here, classes 1 and 2, 20 plus miles per hour. Class 3 off-road, 28 plus. View speed chart. So they just say 28 plus. Approximate based on rider weight, battery state, charge. They don't want to list a higher speed. It's got to be a legal thing, Derek, where they don't want people to know it can go 40. Maybe if I watch a YouTube video, somebody will show me that it goes 40. But like you're saying, it goes 40, but it says 28. So when I was looking and I was going to buy one, I'm like, is it going to go 28 or is it going to go 40 like I want it to? I wish they would just tell you. It's so dumb that they have to try to get around that. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Does it come in Zircuti? Yeah, I wish, dude. No, you don't do tricks on it. You could probably do tricks on some of the commuter ones, but that's not what it's made for. I mean, you could go off road, you could hit jumps, maybe. I'd be cautious of that. You're going to bottom out that suspension pretty easily. I think it's more for just having fun, weaving a little bit, trying to go fast on a fucking scooter. Like it's just, there's something just cool about it. I don't know how to explain it. My kid loves it too. I got her one. I got her a little Go Tracks one. She's 4, but they had one for like 4-year-olds, which I still need to get her to learn. She hasn't learned anything where she needs balance, like 2 wheels. She has a scooter that has 2 front wheels and a back wheel. And I'm trying to get her to use this other one, but she likes riding on my scooter. She like stands in front of me and holds on, and then we ride around. Like I go super slow with her, but so there's just something inherently fun about scooters, I think. So you can put a post in it? Oh, you mean like a seat? No. Some of them have a seat you can also put in, but I don't want a seat. What's a Honda Navi, dude? Honda Navi. Honda Navi. $290. Is this a gas? It looks like gas. See, I don't want gas, dude. I want electric. I just think electric's cool. Pocket bike and mini motorcycle? That's kind of cool though. They start at $3,000 or $2,000. Why would I get that though? If I could, I would just get it. I would need a motorcycle license for that. Why wouldn't I just get a real motorcycle then? Yep, just right up the bunghole. The ass herder. I like electric stuff because you don't have to use a clutch or any of that shit that I don't know how to do. Yeah, I would never use it. But you want it to function, right? Like, why doesn't it just have like a single gear? Because they know it's bullshit, you know? Yep, I know. I looked, dude, I went down this rabbit hole. So, what's the battery longevity? I don't know, Todd. Good question. But I don't care. You just buy a new battery when you need one, right? It's not the end of the world. I mean, it might be a few $100, but it's not gonna. I mean, I guess that could be a lot for some people. But if I was using it all the time and I just needed a new battery, It wouldn't bother me. They're monster batteries too, dude. Yeah, dude. It's sick. But it can also be like, I think you have to get used to it. Like I drove it to Wawa one time just to see if I was thinking on lunches I would just take my scooter to Wawa until I found out I think it's actually illegal in PA. And it like my fucking triceps were hurting on the way back because it's just different. Like you're holding, I think also I was holding on for like dear life because I'm like hitting every fucking little, this one road I was on was terrible. And you have 10-inch tires. They're not like huge. So I don't know. Hell yeah. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, that's wild, dude. So that longboard has the same amount of power that my scooter has. What the hell are you gonna do with electric longboard? Let's just look this up. I just want to see what an electric longboard looks like. Have you seen the unicycles? Like that's insane to me. I mean, this is different. Technically, it's a unicycle, but this seems like a little safer to me. The unicycles are where you're on like either side of it and it's going this way. That's crazy. Jesus Christ, dude. So you literally ride a powered skateboard? You're just standing on it? Like, what the fuck? How do you drive it? Let's just check out Meepo or whatever. Dude, pop-ups are so annoying. You have a remote? Seriously? Is that what that is? Is that a little Wii remote you hold and that's how you turn the gas on? Not the, you get what I'm saying. Give me that video, dude. Show me this guy fucking. Are you serious? You don't advertise the videos on these? Get the fuck out of here. Somebody's got to show video, right? Let's see. Yeah. Is it like just straight elite? Oh, here's a video. Let's see. Can I skip? All right. Let me skip. This guy's just fucking talking. I can handle the talking, bro. I need you to show me some shit. All right, let's go to YouTube. Fuck it. YouTube. Longboard.
My wife loves skateboarding and has always wanted an electric skateboard, so I was super excited when I saw this one on Amazon. It goes up to 20 miles per hour with a 10-mile range, and I'm honestly super impressed. It's very well made, and I love how easy it is to ride. It doesn't take off too fast or too slow like others, and it's a perfect one to get started with. My wife loves skateboarding.
Dude, that's fucking wild. Dude, you're literally asking to die. But I guess that's the same thing as the scooter. I don't know. Everything they have an electric everything now, I guess. When is the yeah, right? But here, look, I'll show you this one. This is wild too. This is the one that freaks me out. They have ones that go like 50 miles an hour. Watch this. It's literally a unicycle.
Dudes, choose back with another one. Today, I'm out here riding on the V-Gold ET Max. I'm doing a ride from the suburbs all the way across the city into the mountains. And I want to show you guys what the ET Max really shines at. And this is the type of ride, and I've absolutely just grown to love on this wheel, guys. And you can get on this thing and just hit the main roads. It's so fast, and it has so much acceleration response, dudes. And you can get such good range out of this thing and just ride it fast for like plenty of range to do even rides where you're going all the way across the city up into the mountains, for example, like I'm doing right here.
That guy fucking jumping?
This wheel really has become my go-to when it comes to street riding. There's not any other wheel I want when it comes to
Tell me
doing
that's not
kind of
insane,
long
dude.
range rides like this into the mountains or across town or whatever. And the ET Max, guys, is just simply so fast, and you can just push it so hard. And I've been riding it for a while now, and one of the main things I want to say about this wheel is you seriously can push this wheel. Like, look right here, I'm hitting beeps already on this thing, just flying. And you can ride it fast for a
All right, sorry. That just amazes me that people do that. What is controlling the speed? Does he have a remote like on the longboard, or is he leaning? Is it the lean? It's wild. After the fireball, there's not much going on for a little while, and then Austin has exclusive Stout V2s. So he has 80s watermelon sugar and a blacked out one with dark matter glow, just like this, basically. He has a Stout V2 like this. And those are, I think he was talking about December on those, and there are lefties. And that's pretty much it for this year after the fireball. So I'm glad. I need a break for a little while. And then 2025, we can ramp back up. We'll have the mini growlers. Unless the mini growlers get done before the end of the year, it's possible. We ordered them a while ago, or like a month ago. Mini growlers, Tallboy V2, and chasers are all currently in production. And then we have the saloon we want to finish up and get in production. And we're waiting on prototypes and other shit. We were thinking about doing a new mash with the exposed liner lock, like the Tallboy lock on the mash, like a V3. Maybe pimp it out a little bit, S90V. Maybe get Riot to do it instead. I don't know. We're kind of throwing up some ideas. Yeah, I saw BMW has an electric bike too. Looks sick. Old Soren Motorcycle Co. Dude, I've seen like 8,000 of these though. There's so many different ones. Yeah. Is it called the Cafe Racer? Dude, it's $8,000. Fuck kidding me? Of course it's badass looking. It's $8,000. I could just buy a motorcycle. I mean, it is, but this is this electric or no? Wait, is this gas? No. Huh. Yeah, the problem with that is even the best electric ones I've seen, they go like 45, 50 maybe. Oh no, this one goes 65. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, Derek. But I'm not spending $8 grand on that. No thanks. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wonder if the scooter could piss people off, but we'll see. I mean, I guess I'll just do it, and if they complain, they complain, right? As long as you're not doing anything messed up. Have you ridden in the road, though? You know? Don't charge it and leave it unattended. What do you think? I'm going to sit there and watch it for 12 hours? It takes forever to charge, dude. I have it in the garage. I just plug it in and then I unplug it when it's charged. I don't leave it plugged in for like days on end or weeks. I unplug it. Yeah, I'd probably want something new anyway by then. So it wouldn't, I don't think it would matter to me. Right. Solid state will be the next, but I don't know what that would be. Any scooter there with life? I don't know. I think they're all lithium ion. How long does the battery last on average? It depends on the scooter. So you can get ones that only run for like 5 miles. You can get ones that go 100 miles. It really depends. So I would say average is probably like 10 or 15 miles. Though they always say higher, but you really get like half of what they advertise, because they're getting that range with a person that weighs $150 and drives at the lowest possible speed the whole time. So if you're driving like just, a normal speed, like you're driving 20 miles an hour instead of 7, and you weigh 200 pounds, well, you're going to basically cut that time in half. So, whenever you look at a scooter or electric bike or any of that, I would just cut it right in half. Yes, I use curse words. It's a thing. So, sorry. Yeah, dude, I'm down to hang. You're in the local guys group, aren't you? I just had some dudes over last weekend. They helped with QC. And I would love to get a little scooter gang together. You can hit your longboard. I'll get on the scooter. Lewis will get on the e-bike. Oh, hell yeah, dude. We'll be cruising. We'll be cruising, baby. I'm down for that. That's insane, though. Unicycle. No remote, all lean. Yeah, I know the one wheels are. I didn't know those were. That's crazy. That guy looked like he was just like hopping and shit on there. Like, that's nuts. Yeah, Harley has one too. That's right. Later, Jim. Thanks for coming by, dude. Says, yeah, damn, scooter are illegal in PA and e-bikes are illegal up to 750 watt and 100 pound. Over that, it's legal. Yeah, it's weird. They have stupid laws. But like Bill said, they don't give them shit, so maybe it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't say the scooters are illegal. It says you can't ride them on the street like with a car. But I think you could probably go in the bike lane or something, right? I mean, it seems silly. But most places are getting like more lenient with that stuff. So hopefully they free it up. They're going to have to do something because everything is they have electric everything now. I don't know. How hard is it to get a motorcycle license? I was wondering that. Do you have to like take some crazy test or something? And do you have to take it on? Do you just have to take it on your motorcycle? Or do you have to take it on any motorcycle? Because like I don't really want to learn how to use a clutch and all that shit. Probably easy. I just never did it. I mean, I've driven stick, but that's not a motorcycle. End of days, scooter knife gangs. Oh yeah, dude. Later, Rob. Yeah, I got to do the permit and they give you one to take. They give you what to take? A motorcycle? Get a motorcycle safety course for a weekend and they give you an endorsement. For a motorcycle license, you go get your permit and you have to ride like 6 months with an experienced rider. How the hell do you do that? It's a fucking motorcycle. How the hell would you do that? And then you go take the test, and if you maneuver properly, you pass. Interesting. So, could I buy the motorcycle, get the permit, and then go take the test 6 months later after pretending to ride with somebody for a while? And it could be an electric motorcycle because that's what I bought, which would be pretty easy, right? You just fucking hit the throttle and the brake and weave. I don't know what the tests are, but you can even take it on one of the newer 3-wheel ones, 2 wheels in front. Can't remember the name. I paid $150 for a motorcycle safety course, and then they would let you use their motorcycle to take the test up to 3 times. Oh, they use their motorcycle. Depends on the state. Safety course is fun. In Ohio, nuts and butts. Yes. Yes, you don't ride with someone on the bike. Well, then how the hell would you be with an experienced rider? Like they just have to be around while you're riding in circles? Sounds so gay. Oh, sorry. That wasn't politically correct. Apologies. And I meant 90s gay, not homosexual gay. I'll just dig that hole a little deeper, you know? Don't get a bike. I've lost too many friends on bikes. See, I would just get like an electric motorcycle that goes like 50 and I would just cruise around a little bit. I wouldn't be like riding it long distances and that's probably why I'll never do it because I'd have to spend, you know, 6 to 10 grand on the motorcycle just for nothing really. And everybody I know will tell me not to do it, so it's not worth it. Diddy and baby oil. Yeah, what up, TC? It's cracking, dude. What time is it? Oh shit, it's 12:54. No, you don't need a license on an e-bike, but you would if you got like a fast one. So like if you go over 20 miles an hour basically on an e-bike in Pennsylvania, I think you could own it and ride it, but you would need a motorcycle license. It doesn't classify as an e-bike anymore after 20 miles an hour, which is stupid. But I would just get one of those BMW electric motorcycles or something and do that. Or they have some really cool ones online that are like brands you've never heard of. Yeah, I want to go fast, baby. This guy, I watched this guy a bunch. Let me pull up his thing. YouTube. Shit, now I can't remember his name. There's got to be a video from him somewhere. It's like juiced something. There it is. This guy. I like this guy, man.
M1 PS. So we're gonna head on out towards downtown
So
Los
look,
Angeles.
this is a freaking
The Hollywood sign, probably a variety of other interesting places. Yeah, it's all electric. She's a horror. Interstate 110. This can't be good for range, dude.
Dude, this is genuinely like one of the most fun days I've had in a long time.
So let's just see how this thing is to do on a longer ride. The range anxiety is hitting hard. I wish I would have brought the charger. Of course, we do have the Strava app running, so I can already see we're gonna have a higher than normal average speed today, but we will check our official distance. Oh man, the sirens are already on. We don't have plates on this thing, so I hope we don't have any trouble with the law today. We're gonna play it cool.
There's definitely a cop we're about to roll up next to.
So we are working with a 72 volt, 40 amp hour battery pack, and I did charge this.
So those are like, they're like choppers almost or whatever, but they're electric and they go like 50. Those look fun. They're like 5 or 6 grand, I think. Anyway, I should wrap this up. Let me give away something. What do you guys want? You guys want a Launch 19? You guys seen this one? I think it's 154 CPM 154. This is a sick Kershaw. I like this one. I don't know if somebody in the pass around put an edge on it, but it kind of looks like somebody put a mirror edge on it. You tell me, but that looks like a mirror edge to me. Ching. 20 is in the pass around there. What are you celebrating, TC? What happened? Just make sure if you win that you're legally allowed to own this. I'm not responsible if you're not allowed to own this wherever you live. This is my liability statement. Make sure you're 18 and you're legally allowed to own this knife if you win this giveaway. Okay? All right. Statement over. How many people we have? 91? Man, you guys really stuck around. Good for you guys. StreamYard giveaway tool. All right, I'm going to do hashtag nip slip, which, by the way, thank you to anybody who picked one of those up today. We appreciate it. Make sure you spell it like this. Some people say the capital letters matter, so I would make sure you capitalize the S. The compadre is really good, Lewis. It's a good one. You got pew-pews yet? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I have a couple. But I'm not like that into it. I used to be into it. I used to have a bunch. Not like some people, but you know. But I just have a couple now. Reminds me I should probably swap my ammo out at some point soon. It's been a while. I was in Walmart and they had a counter and they had ammo. So I asked and they were like, oh no, Walmart, we don't carry pistol ammo. And I was like, okay. They just carry hunt. I guess it's only for hunting because, you know, you can't use a rifle for anything bad. So weird. We have backyard ranges, daughters, and I shoot. That's sick, dude. You live in Bumble? Nobody cares, I guess. Well, I guess they can't. It's your property, but I don't have space for that. No, I don't hunt. I'm a animal lover, man. I don't think I could do it. I also wasn't brought up that way, so I think that's part of it. Man, this mini Milita is sick. Excellent. Oh, you can reach around it so easy too. Look at it. Well, bam. And that D10 is crispy too. Excuse me. Yeah, what up, Brian? Transparent Knives is here. Yeah, they got a mini now, dude. Let me see if I can make this smaller. How did I do that? Nope. See, like it has a thing in the corner. Why didn't it? Nope. 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 There we go. So that's one of the minis. And then here they have a budget full-size one now. But here's the comparison. It's a great size. I mean, I love it. I always thought the Milita was dope, but it was just, you know, too big. Now it's perfect. And everything translates. I mean, it's a little thinner this way. It's a little smaller, shorter. Doesn't feel weird. Sometimes minis are, you know, just oddly proportioned. But this is great. I like how they did this gray blade too. Nice. I don't know if they have DLC. I don't think so, but I haven't seen all the versions. This is the first I've handled of them. Kev, did you see the launch 16? What? You talking to me? I mean, I'm assuming you're talking to me. Launch 16? I don't have a launch 16. I don't even know what that is with the raw scales. When did you send that? Kershaw launch 16. I don't think I've ever even seen this knife. It's got like a serrated, partially serrated edge. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. I guess the smolt isn't the fixed blade Milita, which I thought. Yeah, that's what I said, David. Earlier, I said that. Here's the. That's the fixed blade. I thought the same thing because it has the same handle, right? And it's very similar. But I also thought a smolt locking knife would look sick with a flipper tab on it. This is the fixed blade Milita, or the what were we calling it? I need to see it. The let me see it. I gotta see it so I can say it backwards. Water limb. The water limb. The water limb. Sorry, that won't make sense to some people, but hey. She says, no, I'm talking to you. Man, launch 16, man, I have no idea. I'm sorry. When did you send it? I don't even know what you're talking. I have no idea what you're talking about. I rarely check my PO box, but I was there last week, and there was nothing. And I don't necessarily want a launch 16. But I can give it away if you're sending me one to do that with or something. If that Milit had studs, I would have grabbed one. I'm not the biggest fan of studs with hole. I know that's weird because of the Tallboy, but that was Colin's idea. I let it go because he was adamant. He thought people would like it. He was right. So I'm glad I listened, but yeah, this thing's sick. I mean, he's gotten this much better in 3 months of making these. I can't imagine if you gave him, you know, like a year, how good these are going to be. Says, I love that idea. You get choices, so what's better than that? Oh, the studs and the, yeah. Yeah, people say that about every one of our knives, James. So I get it. We just don't, I don't know. We don't want to fuck up the deployment because you're messing. The D10 has to be perfect if you're going to have all these options, and it's just, it can be tricky. So we try to limit the number of deployments. We've done more than one, obviously, but I don't know. And aesthetically, it can change stuff. So, didn't he do the Model 2? Isn't that what that is, basically? Level on up. Look up the ABW Model 2. Oops. Don't worry, Mick. We got more coming, man. Sure you'll get one next time. Animal style, baby. So don't get me wrong, it's a perfect knife, but I would add a front flipper. Dude, I know how it is, man. You want what you want. That's not your fault, dude. Look at yourself, man. What the hell is going on? Oh, you sent me a picture. Got you. I thought he... All right. He was sending me a picture of it. I thought you were saying you sent me one. You said how much you like the 20s scales with the raw aluminum. Got it. Okay. Sorry, dude. My brain is all over the place. It's been a bit nutty lately. Thanks, LCAP. That reminds me, I still owe you guys something for the member stuff. I've just been... excuse me, overwhelmed with everything. And I can't do it live, which sucks because I would just do it. But there's people that are members that aren't here. I'll figure it out. All right, I'm going to hit the thing, and I obviously need to go to bed. So here we go. 66 entries, and we're off. And the giveaway is the Launch 19. Back from Pass Around. Yo, Rocky! Rocky with the win. Hell yeah, Rocky. Congrats, dude. I'll send her off to you. I have your address. You haven't moved, have you? I don't think he's moved. I'll try not to let it get blown up this time. Ooh, that was funny. Okay. Do 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 do. I don't know. I don't know. Rocky, you here? He doesn't need to be here, but I just want to confirm the address. I'll just hit him up on Instagram. I need to go to sleep. All right, guys. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it, as always. Yeah. Nothing crazy going on the next couple weeks, which is nice. Fireballs are coming. Whoops. Fireballs are coming on the 17th of October. This is the 80s version with the Lefty clip. Obviously, most of them are right-handed, but these are coming on the 17th. They'll be $199 on our website. So that's the next one up. And that's it. Thank you, guys. I love you. I hope you have a absolutely fantastic night. And stay safe on your electric scooters, skateboards, longboards, bikes, and unicycles. Peace.